Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Indoles and welcome back to Agrarian guys. In the last episode, oh gosh, what did we do? I don't remember. We did a lot with fluids, and as you can see, I've got quite a bit of mushroom soup right now, so we're gonna get that taken care of. I've done a little bit of stuff off camera. One thing I want to show is I figured out how to get lily pads for the water bees, which are not in there. There's a few in there. And this is how I got them. So basically, you take a crook and you go to dirt that's underneath water, and if you just right click it, you can see the crook is going to break in just a second. But you just hold right click, and right there, I got a lily pad. So I'm going to get a couple, just so I have them more than anything. It seems to be fairly uncommon, but not terribly rare. So you just kind of do this. Once this one breaks, because I don't really need the crooks anymore at this point. I've kind of passed that. There's another one. But the lily pads are going to be useful, because I'm going to... And there's another one. I'm slowly going to be taking the chest up to I guess my new bee area up there, and that's going to be a fairly slow process, but for right now I want to put this guy in there, that can go in there, and the dirt I will go ahead and put down here. I've made a couple of my barrels a little bit bigger. I filled up the tomato. There's actually tomatoes in there, so that's nice. We're getting close on that. We have the ethanol, so we'll turn that in this episode, hopefully. As you can see, I've got just a lot of stuff that I'm trying to deal with. Let's see, what else did I do? I made that bigger so that it can hold more liquid and stuff. So this is slowly going to give us... Very slowly, evidently. Oh. Yeah, very slowly, evidently. I'm running low on lava. But I have... Oh, because those are just supplying that. Okay. I might want to change that, but I'll deal with that off camera. So today, what our focus is going to be on is Thaumcraft. It's about time that I get into that. A couple other things though. I did let the barrel set for a little bit longer, and I got a slime. So nice little slime. So I'll put that in there later. I've been keeping all of them here, and I want to get just a bunch of slime balls. That's going to be useful for one of the quests. I've been collecting silk wisps, which I probably won't deal with bees until I get the apiarist outfit, because those sinister bees that I got last episode are dangerous. But of things I am excited for, I finally got all of... Let's put these back. I'll need those later, but I finally got all the ores I needed for the raw ore quest. So I can manual submit those. And I don't need the laser drill. I don't need the endothermic pump. Let's take the far right reward bag. I'm going to get a quarry and a full heart. Don't really care. But that unlocked a metallic collection, so I need a whole bunch of metals. We might get to that this episode. I don't know. It's just a grader. But that's going to be good. Holy crap, that's going to be good. So we just got Herba, Ordo, Perdido, Sensus, Modus, Potentia, and Instrumentum, which I already had a little bit of Instrumentum. We're going to need that kind of stuff here soon for the infusion altar, which is what we're going to be building today. So let's go ahead and before we do that, I want to get a fluid duct. I just need one. Let's see, a lever. And I'm also going to need a West delivery system. So let's go ahead and get the mushroom soup started. So yeah, we should be able to complete that quest fairly quickly, actually. But mushroom soup manual. That's not mushroom soup. This is mushroom soup. So we need a lot, which is okay. We'll get it eventually. But I want to look at that and turn that on. And then this has been going on fairly well. So that's going to be slow. We're 81%, so I'm going to let this go just for a little bit. So yeah, I have done some improvements to the blood altar, which we'll look at in just a second. But first, one of the things that I need, if we look at the Thaumcraft, we're probably going to be using this more than anything. So we're going to be making an infusion altar, and we're going to be making those as well. But the infusion altar is right here. We need one runic matrix, which is going to take a lot of ordo, and then 4 sets of these, which is going to take a lot of stone blocks, and then we take stone blocks, the stone bricks, which are easy, and you can make this nice little setup. And it's going to take a lot of stuff. So, in order to do all this, we're going to need actually 3 sets of those. We're going to need a lot of these arcane stone bricks. We're going to need our 1. I got a bunch of ordered shards. We're going to need this as well. So it's not terribly difficult to make, but it's going to take a lot of resources. Particularly, it's going to take a lot of resources from our 1. Actually, can I do something like this? And they don't have to be the same. No, I have to use this, and I don't have enough ordo. Because if I look at my wand, I'm basically out of ordo, in fact. So that means it's time to take another flight potion. I've used up that one, which isn't a big deal, but we're going to do one more thing with these potions. And in here I've got a bunch of stuff ready, so let's keep most of the stuff that we don't need, and let's go charge up our 1. So this is something I was hoping we don't have to, I'm hoping we don't have to do too much. But because of some of the research I have, I should be able to do this without actually taking up everything. So it's going to take up, it does drain it all. I've got to research how to do that without actually draining it all, because I don't want to drain all these nodes. We are going to need them later, but it should be, I don't have that one yet. Alright, let's go research that real quick, because I don't want to take up all these nodes, because I can actually transfer them. So I think what I needed was, where is it? This. And of course it's, I need one more. I need something with air. You know, a chicken would work probably. Because I went all over the place to try to, there we go. I went all over the place and looked at a lot of different nodes. And one thing that I'm noticing I don't really have too much of in the research part is the air. So purchase this, which means we can get the node in the jar, which is something we might do. So now I will at least leave one, unless I'm sneaking. And since I have the best one I think you can get, it should be okay. So let's just come down here. Let's switch these in, just in case I haven't looked at some of these. So that, and then this is going to give me a lot of ordo, which is nice. So I just get to recharge my wand. Alright, so we're good on fire. Wow, this has a lot of earth. So let's fill up earth. Alright, and I didn't go this way, so scanning these guys will be good. That was weird. So fire. Okay, I have all the fire and I have all the earth that I'm going to need. Let's go this way. What do we have here? The big thing I need is ordo. And that's right there. So this might actually fill up all of that. Very close actually. Yeah, about 1. So here's another one. Ooh, that's got a lot of air in it, but I don't need air for my one anyways. We got quite a few out here. This will be good to get because I also need a good bit of perdido. Alright, so that's good. And this looks like it has aqua. So let's drain that. And my one should be charged. So let's just come right over here. There's a couple more nodes we can get because I'm getting, I think I get a 10th. So I got 4 air. That's good. This has more air. So let's fly back this direction. Somewhere in this direction. Maybe. This could be very bad. Learning the sky block. I would like to know my coordinates. Because I really don't want to die with all this stuff on me. What's the hotkey for the map? If I zoom, let's see. Details, no. I should have made a waypoint. Z is zoom. I want to say it's around 1515. So I think I need to go this way. I could be wrong though. I really just need to make a waypoint. I should have thought of that before I went flying around. Oh man, this episode just turned bad. It's not 1515. I could stay here. Waypoints, no. Okay, so there is an item. Workbook. I need an ender pearl and a book. And I'm so lost now. If only I had journey map, that would be nice. I don't have my flight potion either. Oh, crap, crap, crap. I will be right back because I'm going to go look and see where the home base is, and then I will be right back. So, sorry about the cut, but I figured it out. I went and looked at my video from like just a second ago, and I need to go this way. I need to go northeast. The home base coordinates are about 1100, 1400. So, oh man, this episode went from I'm prepared with a lot of things to do and immediately went to, oh crap, can I find my home? There it is. Alright, note to self, don't go too far. And you know what? I need to make a waypoint. Like that's gonna be the easiest thing to do. So let us do that real quick, just in case that ever happens again. Waypoint, new waypoint, home. I actually want to enable it off, but I can look at it, so that's more important. But alright, that's what I was hoping I'd avoid, but I didn't get back here fast enough. Alright, so let's clean this up a little bit. No, let's just do this. Alright, and I want these. Alright, so problem potentially solved? Yes, problem solved. Alright. I put a block on myself. That's nice. And I shouldn't have done that. Ugh. Alright, so let's just do this. Let's get this over with. And I'll deal with this later. But, let's take those out. And put these in there. And we'll do something like that. So as soon as that fills up, I can just flip it over. And let's just put that there, because why not? Alright, let us actually get some stuff done now. So, runic matrix, that was important. We're also going to need a whole bunch of pedestals, which means we need more of this stone. And in fact, I'm going to try to use this weaker one whenever I can. So it's like this, yeah. So let's just make a whole bunch. And then we need, how many of these? So I need 6, and then I'm gonna need 1 more. And then I'm gonna need some bricks. And this should actually be everything we need. So let's set it up right. Here's fine. So we want that, and then we're going to want this runic matrix on top of that. And it's always a good idea to scan these because they are expensive, or at least that one was. And now let's take a look at the Thaumcraft, because I don't know how to make this off the top of my head. So we need bricks on the bottom and then the stone blocks on top of that. So it's like this. And let's go ahead and scan those. Nothing much from that. And then this, which I've already scanned those. So we have a little bit of extra blocks. And then the fun part, we get to smack it. And hopefully we have enough. So this is infusion. Now I'm going to want to put these guys, so there's a block. Basically, I want to put them like this. I'm going to put them 2 blocks away. I think that would be okay. I'm going to need one more as well. And you do not want to break symmetry on this stuff. Oh, cool. I have, like, perfect amounts. So that wand is useless now. So that, and let's light it up like this. These guys don't matter, but I'm going to make it look pretty-ish. So this should be working. The thing about infusion is it can be incredibly unstable. I want to make sure that no, so we want to put them a block away. So I was wrong on that, but no big deal. But let's put them just 1 block away. It'll be better. So, infusion crafting in Thaumcraft is honestly a little scary. But we can't actually do anything yet. We need a couple things first. One of the things we need is to use this alchemical furnace to get the different aspects, because we can't actually craft anything without the aspects. So, I guess everything's over there. Oh no, I never prepped that part because I wasn't sure what all I was going to need. I want a couple of these Arcane Olympics, so they're fairly easy to make. A vis filter, which is why I brought this stuff over here. We're going to want 2 of these, so I think it's just like this. Or was it like this? That's in the Sky Alchemy. Oh, okay. Ooh, yeah, that's why I need so much. So I want 2 of these right now. And like I said, if I can, I'm going to use this one. Alright, so if I ever need any more vis filters, they're there. Now I believe I needed 2 more gold and a bunch of where was it? Alchemy. A bunch of iron, because I need 2 buckets and 10. Okay. So this isn't too bad. So iron. 1, 2. And then there you go. So I think for right now 2 will be enough. And I believe I have to make it in this. So it's just something like this. Alright, that doesn't have enough. So let's make those. And all we do is we pop these on top of the alchemical furnace, and you can see it looks nice and neat. One other thing I want to do quickly is I've shown how to make a crucible. We're going to make a crucible right here, and we're also going to take a piece of niter, which I discovered I have, and we're going to put it right underneath. And what that's going to do, and I just remembered something else that I'm going to need over here, is it's going to let us do some other types of crafting with Thaumcraft. Thaumcraft gets very, very complicated very quickly, but it's kind of cool. Do I have any? Yes. So I need some cobblestone slabs, and let's grab some water real quick. Alright, that looks good. Not good enough. Alright, so we'll just leave it like this. It's good enough right now. So I want an infinite water source right over here. That's going to be the edge of my that thing, which, as you can see, I've got a lot of speed runes on that, just to try to speed things up a little bit. But we need just 2 more slabs, and then what we can have here is an infinite water source. So let's put that there. Well, we're going to need that for a lot of different crafting later. That should be fine. So there we go. Now I'm trying to think of other things I need. I need some glass vials, which luckily are really easy to make. And let's run over here, and all it is some glass and some clay, and let's just get a handful of those. Now the other thing that I want, and this is going to take a little bit more crafting, is I need to get some wooden slabs, which I have quite a few, and I also want some glass panes, which I made a bunch. And what we're going to do is we're going to come over, once I check this stuff, and that can stay on, we're going to come over here. So how infusion crafting works is you put an item that you want to infuse on the center pedestal, the items to infuse with it around it, and then it needs different essentia around it, and it pulls it from these things called warded jars, I believe. So if we put that in there, can we make any? It's got a little bit of aqua, so let's make as many as we can with that. 12. That's going to be enough for right now, I think. I don't anticipate us needing all that many, but the way it works is we can put these warded jars, let's just put them here. I think that's in range. I hope it's in range. What we go 1 past, and let's just put these like that. Alright, so what we can do is, if I didn't bring that stuff over here, no, we can run over here, and I just got all of these different files of different things. Potentially is going to be very useful, I think. But one of the first things I want to make, we need to make golems, which we'll do at some point. We need to make these cores, which we'll do at another point. But we need to make these arcane lamps, and I need some lamps of growth and lamps of fertility, which is going to require fire shards, which I don't have many of either of those. I can get more. Fire shards were netherrack. Oh, I can get a lot of that. In fact, let's get a hammer. As you can see, I've been doing this already, and I should have some netherrack. Yeah, so I can get a whole bunch of fire shards. And that just reminded me, I want to really quickly do something. Because, oh, by the way, if you can see, there's ME cabling up there. I ran that while I was going around getting aspects. So, yeah, all I have to do is put a access terminal up there. So that's all that. Okay, that's all I wanted to do. Now all the ores from the laser drill should come here. So let's put those in there. But if we just grind out some of this, I'm going to do more off camera, but I want to get a few fire shards. Yeah, so all I have to do, there we go, there's a couple. It's a fairly rare chance, but with this diamond hammer, which has Fortune 3, it goes pretty quickly, so it's nice. But, so for one of the quests, we need a whole bunch of different things, and it's going to take a lot of infusion altar stuff, and I want to try to do at least one of each in this episode. That way you can at least see what it is. And then I'll do multiples off camera. So the first thing we want to do is make these 16 lamps of growth and lamps of fertility. I already have 1 lamp of fertility and 2 lamps of growth, so I've accounted for that. And by the way, just to show, you can throw potentia in there. So that's full of potentia. I might want to get another chest over here for that kind of stuff. But in order to get these lamps, if we look at this, it requires arcane lamps. They both do. And then they require some aspects and some items. I guess we'll make the lamps of fertility for right now. I need to get more earth shards, but I do have a few that I can make. Go ahead and make a few right now. So I already have all the stuff to make these arcane lamps. It's fairly simple. It's going to take a lot of different stuff. So it's going to take an amber block, which is just 4 amber, iron, niter, and a daylight sensor. So let's pull all of this stuff. And the daylight sensors are fairly easy to make, so I'm going to make all of them. Luckily I have a ton of nether quartz and slabs. So 29 daylight sensors. And this should be, what am I missing? Niter, okay. Which is something I don't have too much of. But we can get more. That doesn't have enough V. So we can make a couple of these. And every once in a while I'll have to go recharge my one, but that's okay. Now, in order to get niter, which we're going to need a lot of, if we look right in here, I need to throw glowstone dust into a crucible with, what is that, 3 fire, 3 ignis, lux, and potentia. So it just so happens I know something that's really good for 2 of those. Coal, which I've never scanned. So let's scan this. So it has, was that 2 of each? And then I have torches, which have 1. So the easiest way to make these are in groups of, let me see, if I need 3, they have 2, so there's going to be 6. So I think, okay, so I have to do math, and that's going to be challenging while trying to talk and be interesting. Um, so one glowstone dust needs 3 of each. So I can, for every 2, I'm going to need 3 coal and 6 torches. So I can't just throw them all in there. So let's do twice as much. That should be okay. And how we do this is pretty simple. Just need to get a bucket of water, you put it in here, and it's going to boil in just a second. And once it starts boiling, and the reason I put it over here, by the way, is because this is going to generate some flux if we are not careful with it. And flux can be bad, but it's not terrible. But we just throw the items in there, and then we just got a bunch of niter. And it looks like we can do more, so let's throw more in there. And eventually the water is going to run out, and it will burn if you hit it, but if we shift click, it empties the contents and it goes up. Now if there was flux in that, if there was anything left in that, it would dissipate into the air, and that'd be bad. So we have a little bit more niter. We're going to need this for other stuff as well, so it's going to be something I'm going to be making a lot of. So I'm just going to throw this stuff in there, and let's go ahead and make one of each of the lamps. That way we can at least get a taste of arcane infusion. So I'm going to need 16 life, 8 lux, and 16 herba. Well, I know that I have some herba over here. So there's herba. We need 16 of that. And then for this one, we need more life, granum, and bestia. So do we have any of those? Of course not. But we can get it. So let's look. I've just about clicked that. So life. What's something good with life? That sounds terrible. What's something that we know has some victus? So eggs would be good. Meat. I actually have a lot of meat, and I believe that even has, yes, it does. It has bestia. So what we can do is if we take this alimentum, which I got from trading with a villager. I don't know if I actually have the research for alimentum. It would be alchemy, I think. I do. It's pretty easy. But what we can do is we can put the alimentum in here, and we can actually break down this raw beef into its corresponding aspects. So let's just break down a lot, because I have a lot of files, and for every 8, unfortunately there's going to be a lot of this the little meat looking thing, but it's going to kind of filter out, and then I can collect it with these files, and I could automate this. Alright, that's going to be good. So it'll do its thing, and as you can see, I have victus, I have herba, I have bestia. So basically, I want to kind of keep up with this and get all the stuff. And then I can do this for similar things to get whatever other aspects I need. So it just happens that steak is decent for this because it's going to give me a couple of the ones I need. And I have a lot of files. I can make a lot of them. They're relatively easy to make. The only thing I have to worry about is this is going to fill up. I need one more arcane alembic, which I should be able to make. Let's see if we can quickly make one. So it's gold. So there's that. I'm just going to throw these guys in here. I will make those probably off camera more than anything. I need one, and then I need a bunch of iron. I believe every alchemical furnace can have 3 arcane alembics. Don't hold me to that, but I'm pretty sure. And I don't think we're going to actually get to the whole infusion altar yet. That's probably going to be in the next episode. I will probably do a little bit of prep work off camera just to let's pull her up a little bit, just to get the stuff kind of prepped. I wasn't expecting taking such a long trip to get my wand recharged, but that's the way things work. Now, one nice thing is this alchemical furnace, I can use anything. I can use just coal. It doesn't really matter, I don't think. But as you can see, we're getting a lot of life, which is what we really needed. We're also getting a lot of this corpus, which I don't know how much of that we needed, but we're getting it. So I could just let this go. Let's take... I don't need all of that, so hopefully there's not like extra. If there is, I'll find something to kind of replace with that, but hopefully I can get, hopefully that will be even numbers. It should be. It just might take it a little bit to clear out. Yeah, and it looks like it's mostly the corpus that's trying to clear out, but so what did we need for the one I was trying to do? If I can get my Thaumcraft book there, Thaumnomicon. So that's going to take 16 beasts. Lux. Lux is easy. Lux is just light. So let's burn 16 torches. That'll be good. And you always want to do in multiples of 8 if you can, because that's what everything kind of comes out with. So this will give us light. So we're going to be making the Lamp of Growth, because we've got Herba, Lux, and Life. So we need 2 Earth Shards, 2 Gold, and 2 Bone Meal. So I'll let that do its thing. We'll at least do this one. So Corpus, Arcane Lamp, 2, 2, and Bone Meal, which is simple. I should have plenty of Bone Meal over here. Now these infusions can be unstable. They do different things, and it's hard to predict what they're going to do, to be honest. It can include things like knocking the items off the pedestals, or just anything, really. So let's Lux, Herba, and we have plenty of Victus. That's actually full, so that's nice. So we are going to need to whack this thing with our wand. But if we look at this, so we're going to make the Lamp of Growth. 16 life, 8 lux, 16 herba. So we have 16 herba. We have plenty. Okay. You want to keep things opposite of each other, and preferably in the order. So let's put the gold here and here, and then if we put the bone meal here and here, and I'm going to say this is the first time I've ever done any infusion crafting from Thaumcraft. So we just gotta keep an eye on things. It's taking in the herba right now. Just make sure nothing falls off. Let's actually do that just in case something does. We can quickly put it back. You want to try to keep things symmetrical if you can. There's other ways to help with the instability of these, but this works fairly nice. And we got a lamp of growth. So there's one. We need 16 in total of each of these. So that's going to take a while. I think that it's about time for us to call the episode. I'm going to do some work off camera, prep. I will probably, actually, what's it take to make one of these? Because I'd like to make one of these on camera as well. So, life, granum, and bestia. What's a good source of granum? Saplings. I have a ton of saplings. But that might also have arbor, which is not necessarily something I want. Yeah, that's got a lot of stuff on it. But it does have herba, which is good. What's seeds got? Just granum. So I can just cook these and get pure granum, which is nice. That you don't want to do too much that's overly like. You don't want things to be excessive with Thaumcraft, because you want everything to be nice and neat. Because when you start using too much of an aspect, you get flux, and flux creates bad things. So bestia. What else did we need? So it's bestia, granum, and life, which we have plenty of life. So let's just throw these in there. Plenty of life. I just need the granum, which I will let that go. Then I'm going to need 2 fire shards, right? It's fire shards, gold, wheat, and carrot. So let's grab all that stuff. Let's also turn this off. Ugh. Inventories are annoying. So we've got plenty of that stuff, so that's not a problem. This episode's going to be long, by the way. But I want to get both of these on camera, so I don't have to do them on camera anymore. I can just be done with them. Next episode we'll probably do more Thaumcraft, because I'd like to try to get this one done, because it gives us some nodes, which would be nice. So that goes there. 2 fire shards, 2 gold, and one of these. So let's put that there, that there. Let's put the fire shards here and here, and just like the other one, let's put the gold on the ends like this. Now let's double check that we have all the stuff. So we need 16 life, 16 beast, and 8 granum. We're good. So let's smack it with our one. And now we just watch, make sure that nothing falls. Ow. That's some of the instability. You can get shocked. Things can also fall off the pedestal, which is bad, because if it gets there, it kind of just freaks out. Starting to take the gold, the wheat, the carrot. Oh no, the carrot's still there. So this should be done in just a second. And there we go. Lamp of fertility. So I've shown those on camera. I'm going to make the rest of those off camera. It's going to require a lot of night ore, which is just going to be me kind of standing here dumping things in. There's a lot of stuff we didn't get to today. That's okay. Means I can record an episode here soon again. So I hope you guys enjoyed this extra long episode. We got this thing working, which is important. I need to go charge my wand up some more. I almost want to look into how difficult it is to get this known in a jar. Actually, can I research it? How many do I need? 8. And then 5 of each of Modus and this, So let's see how difficult this is. So we actually build a glass thing around it, and it's going to take a lot of stuff. Large version trap, pick up. You can damage. So yeah, that might not be a bad idea. I'll go out and find a couple really good nodes, and I might do that on camera. But we'll see, because that is a lot of work when yeah, that's where I wanted to be. We get aura nodes as a reward for that, so these aren't as bad. It's going to be a lot more crucible stuff, and we'll do that next time. I just need to make a lot of niter. I need to be prepared, but I've shown the hardest things on camera, so that's where I'm going to kind of leave off. I'm going to work on that off camera. Next episode, hopefully we can do all of the... finish that quest and get a whole bunch of other stuff done. So yeah, I guess that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!